Hi everyone, Deb here again. I just brought this in around 3:30 on Monday, March 20th, the first day of spring. I got my paper pumpkin kit for March. This is their paper pumpkin 10-year anniversary, established 2013 it says, so congratulations to Paper Pumpkin, which is part of Stampin' Up! I am not a demonstrator, but I'm, at least for now, getting the kit again. I haven't even used February's yet, but I'm excited to get this one because it is supposed to have, I believe, an extra stamp set in it. Sorry, I have fuzzies on my new silicone mat, and it's driving me a little nuts. I just happen to have a baby wipe here because I cleaned off some stamps. I'm going to open this. I already took the outer packaging off, sorry. Okay, so we get a polished pink. I just used this in my, not this one, but the color in my Crafting with Kits video. If you didn't see that, please go watch that. And this is the normal, I need a piece of cardstock. This is the normal Paper Pumpkin stamp. I have to get it the right direction. There we go. It says to a wonderful mother. Okay, so for Mother's Day too. Here's to another year of growth. Birthday. Sending all our love. Mother's Day. You deserve the best. And to an incredible woman. Well, my mother passed in 2020, so I won't be sending a Mother's Day card to her. However, I could use to a wonderful mother and send this to my daughter and say Happy Mother's Day or something. Now there's no happy on this one. However, in my first sneak peek, I saw this, and you can see they used the word happy on here, and it tells you how to actually make this card right here. So the other stamp set, which is an extra for the anniversary, has the big happy on it. It looks like they fussy cut it out on here. It has a planter and some more greenery in addition to the one that came on the kit set. It says happy spring, happy Easter, happy anniversary, happy to call you friend, or you could use the happy with birthday and Mother's Day as well. Okay, so really nice stamp set. I like the big happy. And then there's some greenery and some dots, which looks like they used as texture on the top of the pot. I was thinking soil for in it, but who knows? You could use it for any way you want to. And then let's see. This is next month. To cherish every moment. Make all occasion cards with gorgeous stained glass looking cherry blossoms. That sounds pretty to me. Beautiful floral designs and thoughtful greetings. There's never been a better time to live in the moment and seize every opportunity to send heartfelt messages. Plus, next month's kit comes with a free box organizer. That's interesting. That's perfect to store your ink spots and other crafting pieces. I will look forward to that then. I keep thinking I'm going to skip a month or whatever, but so far I haven't wanted to since I joined back up. So that's what that says. So if you're interested, you would have to sign up under, hopefully under a demonstrator and not just directly under Stampin' Up, before the 10th of, or by the 10th of April to get the April kit. This will be the April kit. All the little things, I think it'll be called, to cherish every moment. But I love stained glass. One of my favorite gifts of all time was when just a little side story, when I was working at a company that I worked at for 26 years, but probably about 6 or 7 years into my journey there was a gentleman whose hobby was making stained glass, and he made me a round window hanging of a partridge in a pear tree, and I still have it. It's actually in my kitchen window. So yeah, I love it. I never got into that myself as far as making them. I'm going to get rid of the box. I don't know where I'm going to get rid of it to, but here it goes. So we have gold for anniversary, right? Is gold 10-year anniversary? I'm assuming that's why we have gold tissue. So I will carefully unpackage this because I'll save that. And let's see what we have in here. All right, let me put that back in the box down here on the floor. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need some scissors to cut this open. And let's see what all we get besides the Stampin' Spot and the 2 stamps this month. Now, I don't know if there will be refills available or extra kits, but you can only get them in any event if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. So if you want a chance at getting a refill for this, which doesn't have the stamp sets or ink spot, it just has this. But if you want a chance at that, you have to subscribe to at least 1 month in order within that month. Okay, so here's the piece that shows you what it makes. Looks like 9 cards, 3 of each, and this sort of like a camouflage, and it looks like old olive. Well, we'll read the colors. These are pretty. I like these, especially like that one with the bookcase in the back. Anyway. Yeah, 9 cards and 9 envelopes. Coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors are Coastal Cabana, Crumb Cake, Fresh Freesia, which is a purple, Garden Green, which I believe is this green here maybe, Orchid Oasis, which is sort of this purpley, Polished Pink, which is the brighter pink. This is the Fresh Freesia, this is the Polished Pink, Shaded Spruce, and see that really looks like Shaded Spruce to me. So I don't know, maybe that's a combination of Garden Green and Shaded Spruce, or maybe this is Garden Green stamped off, I don't know, and gold foil also. So let's just go through and see what all we have. These are the envelopes. I always look, I think they're not decorated inside, correct. They're just plain on the inside. That's a little disappointing because a lot of times for alternatives, I do like to use what's on the inside and cut into the envelopes, but it's okay. You know, we have an extra stamp set this time, so I'm happy with that. And then for the card bases, this one with the bookcase is already imprinted on a white card base. And then, yeah, there's 3 of those. And then we have this arched window, very pretty, in gold foil. And there should be another one in here. Gold foiled polka dots. They're kind of plain for a 10-year anniversary in my opinion, but I guess, you know, with all the stuff you put on them, they look busier and the colors are real pretty together. So let's just keep going. I don't want to be negative, but no, never mind. We do have some textured things, which is cool. The planters appear to be textured. They're plain white, so you can make them any color you would like to. And there's a large one and a small one. So, yeah, there's a small one here and a large one here. So, and some labels and things for sentiments. Larger ones, skinny flagged ones, skinny not flagged ones. And then these beautiful pieces, they're on that center card there. There's 3 of those. And then, okay, so these are the colored ones that they used. They did not use the, oh, they did use one of the patterned white, embossed, dry embossed is what I'm trying to say, right here. I don't see where they used the other little one. Maybe it's right there. I'm not, yeah, I think it's right there. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll make these exactly the same. But these are pretty colors. Beautiful colors, actually. I like how they put some of the color in the leaves. And look at this leaf here. Wow. That definitely looks like a tropical kind of leaf, doesn't it? Or plant. Beautiful colors together. Okay, now polished pink and fresh freesia are some of the colors that are gonna that may retire because they're the 2021 to, no, 2020, yes, 2021 to 2023 in colors, and normally they would go away, but I don't know. I've heard rumors that there's going to be a color family refresh, so maybe some of those will end up in the color families, or maybe not. And this color, I don't recognize. It does not look like, oh, this is Coastal Cabana. Okay. I should know that. Coastal Cabana is a very pretty color. I usually think of it for ocean kind of themed or seashore themed things. But yeah, beautiful color. My former upline's favorite color. And then we got 3 foil happies, and there's enough empty space here. You could maybe cut some of this and use it behind a sentiment, at least up here, or little circles or something. And of course our sturdy cardboard, which I keep all the time thinking that someday I'll make a journal maybe, and I never have yet. So I am going to prepare. We're going to make one of each as intended, but I'm not going to do the alternatives in this video because I need time to think about those. So let me put this stuff away and I'll make them as intended. One sec. Okay, everybody, I have everything laid out, all the pieces that are needed for each of the 3 cards according to the way the picture was, and I'm using the same sentiments they used just for making them as intended. But I am going to use my larger polished pink, and we're going to stamp all 3 sentiments first. Forgive the bandage, which is coming off. My thumbnail broke below the skin, and I don't want it to tear off. I don't know what to do. I'll cut it down, but ouch. So this says, "To an incredible woman." I almost changed it to the "To a wonderful mother." I thought, no, I can use that on an alternative. I don't need a bunch of Mother's Day cards, I don't think. Now this will be a test. This is a new mat that I have, and yes, the ink wiped right up. I'm just using a damp, still baby wipe. Don't ever use dried baby wipes because they leave fuzzies on your stamps. And then next time, if you don't clean your stamp off good, you'll get little fuzzies too. This one says birthday. And you know me and stamping straight. I think I'm getting a little bit better at it. See, that one, yeah, right on. Woohoo! Funny, the small things I get excited about these days. That tells you something about my life, doesn't it? And then this one says, "You deserve the best." I will probably not, well, I shouldn't say I never will use that, but I have to bring it closer. And forgive me if my horrible gray hair is in the frame. I hope not. That's not bad either. Wow. Not bad. This mat is supposed to be good for stamping on, so I'm going to say, yeah, I mean, it didn't help me get them straight, clearly, but, you know, it helped me put the ink on right. I think that is all the inking that we're required to do. So, in the folder now, the brochure, number 1 is actually this one. It's kind of backwards, but so we'll do them in order. So the guide shows you all these little dots are glue dots, these things. And then we also got some mini dimensionals, which I forgot to show you. And it looks like the only thing with dimensionals on, I'm not even, is the, is the clear sort of octagon shape. This represents dimensionals. The dark dots represent glue dots. So we have a lot of glue dotting to do for this card. So let me get everything out here. And first thing is, and I'm going to try and use these as well, because I'm down to 1 1/4 boxes of glue dots, so in my personal stash. So we have 3 pieces. There's actually a pale green behind here, which is this one, and then this colorful one over here, and then this one in the front and center that has some gold foiling on. Very beautiful colors, really beautiful colors. All right, so let me turn these the way they have the ferny one in the middle, this one over here, just so I get the placement of the dots correct. Okay, and then there's 3 on this pot. So let me get my this tool. I don't know if it'll be good for that or not. We'll try. We'll see. All right, so we need some on the leaves here, and I'm gonna do them where they have them. One there, which looks like a little bit too small of a leaf. This one's a little wider. And I also have cat fur stuck on me, and she is accompanying me. My kitty cat Callie is napping on my jewelry making chair. And one over here. Okay, and then on this one, they have one right about, yeah, third one up. Right at the widest part of the leaf. Okay, this is driving me nuts. I think I have a cat fur stuck to my bandage. There we go. Got it. Sorry about that. Such is the life in a house with a cat. All right. Oops. That one came off, so I'm going to throw that out. No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. All right. I'll get these on first, and then I will pause and come back. There's one. And there's one. And now for here, they don't have too many on here. One up here. You'd think they'd have more for the bigger one, but this one is in front, so maybe they want it to stick out more, like, I don't know. Who knows? These parts that are going to be sort of down near the bottom of the pot, they have the most coverage on. And then the pot has 1, 2, hope I'm in frame, yes, barely, 3, and then while we're doing this kind of thing, let me get the sentiment, and we're to put 3 of these on as well, if I can get them off. The Band-Aid is hindering me a little bit. 1 in the middle, and 1 over here. Okay. So let's set them aside. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and we're going to put these aside for a moment, if I can get a hold of them. The first thing we do is put the, I think it's this one first. This one, and then the ferny one, and then the one with the gold foil. I normally am able to get these off with my thumbnail. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Alright, I'll have to use a different finger now. But the thumbnail was the longest. How awful. I know people use... Alright, I'm going to try to use my picky tool. I don't know if I can do it. Maybe. Maybe. I'm going to have these little papers everywhere, which is another reason I like the glue dots on the roll, because there's no little papers. Alright, they have this one sort of sticking over this way a little bit. Okay. Now we have the ferny one. So this may take a little while, and although I'm not a demonstrator, I still like to make one card as intended just to see all the pieces and what they were supposed to look like. And at some point, come back and make alternatives. I don't think I got the paper off that one. Nope. There we go. Nope. Okay. Then this one kind of hangs out over this way. And let's see, they have it coming up close to there. Okay, like that. Ah, stuck to my finger. Oops. There we go. Okay, and then the last one is this. I'll deal with those little papers in a moment. So I hope you've been well and that you're enjoying March so far and that it's going well. My March has been expensive, but otherwise okay. All right, and that one we're gonna have go like that. Okay, and then we put the pot on, the planter pot, I don't know. What do you call it? Huh, I wonder what that is. Anyway. This is working okay. Not perfect, but okay. I don't have any houseplants anymore. I used to. And my favorite was my Christmas cactus. But I recently, not a month or so ago, had to get rid of it because I was killing it. So the only thing about picking things up off this mat is because it's silicone, and actually I find it hard to pick things up. So I used my baby wipe, my damp baby wipe to help me. And now we're gonna peel these off. I guess I should have left the cap off of that. This is almost done, everybody. This one, yay, you're saying. And I'm sorry if this is taking too long. You can speed me up if you would like and make me sound like this. All right, so they have this up here, right above this green thing. So that's where we'll put it. And I'll try and get it on even straight. And there is our first card. So let me get the second one ready, which will be the window one. So there's actually card 1. And here is card 2. And I'm not going to bore you with doing the glue dots and stuff because it's all the same thing. I have to put glue dots on all these pieces. 2 planters. There is the purple one and also the little textured one. Can you see the texture in that? Yeah. I was inclined to ink it, but I'll do that on my alternatives. And this time we have this little piece which goes in that white planter. And these 3 big pieces. I love these. And another light green and then the foil one. But this piece is gorgeous. So that's what it'll look like. And the dimensionals will go on here. So I'm going to go ahead and get all the glue dots and dimensionals on, and then I'll be back.